pertaining to India's security. Recounting India's response to the Chinese aggression in eastern Ladakh in 2020, former Army Chief General Manoj Mukund Naravane has stated that it took the Indian Army to show to the world that enough is enough and challenge the quote-unquote neighborhood bully. In his memoir, 4 Stars of Destiny, General Naravane has provided a rare insight into the deadly Galwan Valley clashes and has said that Chinese President Xi Jinping will not forget June 16th anytime soon, as China's People's Liberation Army suffered fatal casualties for the first time in over 2 decades in fighting. General Naravane is, of course, one of the foremost army generals, and he provided a gripping account of the India-China confrontation before and after the Galwan Valley incident. India's overall response to the Chinese action and how it in fact served as a catalyst to firm up the Army's combat readiness along the line of actual control. With us on the broadcast is Group Captain UK Devnath, who's a defense expert. Sir, good afternoon and thank you for joining us on the broadcast and speaking to us. Of course, former Army Chief hitting out at China and has called China a neighborhood bully. China has, of course, increased and escalated its aggression in and around the eastern border of India. And, of course, India had given a befitting response back then. So how do you view these comments by General Naravane?
Very important comments given, very important statement given by General Naravane. He has reminded entire India and entire world that China remains a bully as far as Southeast Asia is concerned. China's only aim is slowly pinch away at territory of other small nations like Nepal, Bhutan, Vietnam, including India. China wants to show to the world that they are the only #1 boss in Asia and probably in coming decades in world. What happened in Galwan on 15th of June 2020 remains in the annals of history of Indian Army and Air Force, a chapter in which we showed to the Chinese that not only we deploy our Army and Air Force for deterrence, but if required, we can rapidly mobilize our forces in the area of theater wherever it is required, and that's what we did post 15 June 2020. Indian Air Force and Indian Army deployed so rapidly and in such a massive number troops from southern India, formations and heavy equipment, tanks, artillery, guns from central India and north India, and all the way from Gujarat and Rajasthan were mobilized, and they were in situ in Aksai Chin to face the Chinese PLA troops there. We must remember on this day 20 Jawans, including Colonel Santosh Babu, who made the supreme sacrifice for the sake of nation. But in spite of more than 17 rounds of Corps Commanders level talk till now, Chinese have not budged. They still continue to insist that large tract of genuinely Indian territory belongs to them. It is their old policy. You know, they have been doing it with other countries also. This very trick is they will move ahead by 2 kilometers, and when protested by our troops, they will move back by 1 kilometer. This patrol point 15 was a very, very tense point before that also. So India had rapidly, adequately mobilized the troops to ensure that Chinese PLA do not cross the patrol point 15 and walk into what is bona fide Indian territory. And we succeeded in doing that.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.